Okay, so here we are at Banbury. 2 3-car units coupled together, one in the old livery, one in the new. That's nice. And I've got Lady June just for you. You okay, darling? Yeah, she's hobbling a little bit this morning.
Yeah, I am, definitely.
But she's doing very well. Yesterday she was walking about without much trouble at all, just a little bit of niggly pain in the hip. So anyway, we're hoping to, well, we've got tickets. We're definitely going to Oxford and then on to Didcot, and then from Didcot back to Oxford to meet up with James and David.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
But we might see him at Oxford on the way down. I don't know, not yet. Okay, so come and join us, stay with us and enjoy. Okay. Well, you can see we're now at Oxford with David, James and Lady June, and we're now awaiting the train down to Didcot.
Hello, darling, you pop yourself in there. No.
And London Paddington. This train has 8 coaches. First class is at the front of the train.
There you are, that's a HST coming in, going to London Paddington. And then we get the local train in, also going, no, that'll be going to Ealing Broadway, the one we get on.
It's the 11:01 first grade Western service to London Paddington. Calling at Reading, Slough and London Paddington. This train has 8 coaches. First class is at the front of the train. Platform 1 for the 11:01 first grade Western service to London Paddington.
He's very slow coming in, isn't he? I expect he's just woke up. A bit tired. That's painful, isn't it?
What?
You can't beat an HST.
You know who this is? This is Lady June.
Hey,
That
was my bit.
You usually have two.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I am big, aren't you?
Right, and the next one should be ours. There we go then. Hinsky Yard first look, first stop. Hinsky Yard coming up. Dirty windows on the train, I'm afraid.
That's 7809.
Wow. One there, but can't get a number.
08879. And what I presume is probably be 66847.
No, it's not really there.
Just approaching Didcot station. Looks as if we're going to get held up for a second or two.
We will shortly be arriving at Didcot Oxford.
What's that in the
There's a loco here. There's the RHTT wagons.
There's two down here. Two sheds. Two sheds down here.
Oh, look at them. Oh.
What kind of ones?
Use them for the clean the tracks.
The RH.
There's one to them.
66112 doing a little bit of shunting.
Someone's got a truck's in the way. They're in the way.
Well, wagons there. They're past their sell-by date. Okay, so here we are into Didcot station. That's going down south, that is, I reckon. Penzance or somewhere. And this one's going to London Paddington. Probably come from South Wales. This is the train that we alighted from. It's going to Ealing Broadway. That will also call it Cholsey and Tilehurst and all the lovely little stations down towards Paddington. Not quite sure what that one's doing. Salongi, that will have come up from Southampton. Freightliner terminal. That's good timing because we've now got these wagons coming back down here, look. Little bit of shunting. I must say this is the first time I've ever seen anything shunted out onto the slow lines towards Paddington. The monkeys are now all feeding.
Excuse me.
This is Didcot Zoo, this is.
Let's be careful, mister.
Yeah, you can.
Look at the camera. Yes, here we go. Thank you. There we are, that's him out the way. We've got a 70 here. Our HST over there. HST is now away, heading for London Paddington, probably stopping at Reading. Meanwhile, coming into platform 3, we've got a train either from Paddington or Ealing Broadway going to Oxford. Actually, it's coming into platform 4.
There it's gone.
That's where June and I were going. We didn't go because June couldn't walk. Going to Southampton. another HST just gone past that one, going to the west. The one you're looking at is going to the east. Well, southeast actually. Taking away a first class coach out of these HSTs. Making more room for the standard class. Okie dokie, so we're now going to move back up to Oxford for a little while. Yeah, that was a nice little interlude, wasn't it? They're all watching dirty old men, hoping she was going to be a stripper. This is Hinsky Yard again. The colas behind there. Shunter. 66. Freight just going south, and we are now approaching Oxford station. A little bit of a rare sight, two 180s together, one from Malvern, one going to Malvern. What I was hoping was that as that car train past the 180, the 180 would pull away from the platform, but it's not to be. Got a film crew over there, we don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I know, that's what he's asking.
Don't forget to say the P-L-E-A-S-E word, please. I don't know.
Right, there you go, that is the last one. We're now going to get on the train and go back to Banbury. Thank you very much to David and Fred.
I wanted to do
I mean James, of course I do. And my lady June. See you next time.